One of the things I thought was interesting about some of your comments, Jason, is I think you're more worried about the response to the Delta variant in terms of potential lockdowns and policy mistakes than you are from the variant itself. Have I got that right?
Yeah, Joe, from an economics perspective and an earnings perspective, I guess some people could be worried about the second derivative, or just the idea that it can't get much better, that you're at peak everything. But generally speaking, stocks are a function of earnings and interest rates. And on that score, it's hard to get really worried. There's always a possibility that you'll get tagged for something. But generally speaking, the fundamentals, whether it's interest rates, earnings, or the breadth of the market, is quite good. What I'm worried about is that you're heading into the fall here, where you're going to have an infrastructure package, which you discussed earlier, that's largely going to be tied to a big reconciliation bill, which is, by any standard, enormous. You have debt ceiling debate. And then also, I think that, as you mentioned, there are going to be real concerns, hand-wringing and gnashing of teeth about, which is appropriate, about the Delta variant. I'm hoping, I know, controversial. I personally thought that the entire lockdown for such a long time last year was a policy error in and of itself. I think the costs outweighed the benefits. And I'm worried that there may be similarly an overreaction this time. And I'm very sensitive to the health issues in this. But again, as an economist, you're trained to look at both the benefits and the costs. And to me, the costs in terms of society were enormous. So not only am I worried about a policy error in terms of maybe higher taxes and other things that may be in that big reconciliation bill, I am worried also about our response as a country to new strains of the virus.